At Washington University's Center for Advanced Medicine, patients are inhaling a second chance at life. Here, you'll find the nation's oldest lung transplant program, transforming around 60 lives each year.
We've reached a milestone of, I think, 2,000, probably about 2,100 so far.
54-year-old Gary Gobble got his transplant in 2002. Born with cystic fibrosis, a progressive disease that ravages lung function, Gobble recalls getting a cake for his 30th birthday.
And I couldn't even blow out my candle. So I had my friends help me blow out my candle.
But just days after his transplant, lying in his hospital bed at Barnes Jewish Hospital, Gary coughed and witnessed a small miracle.
You know, they have the hospital tray tables. And there was an empty straw wrapper on it, and I ended up blowing the straw wrapper off the table.
So
when BJC started a mentoring program for lung transplant patients about 20 years ago, Gary was one of the first people to sign up.
Myself, our surgeons, our physicians, our nurses really can't tell you what it's like to go through that. What it's like to wake up on the ventilator, what it's like to have that kind of pain, what it's like to take those first steps, and that's what patients want to know.
Little did Gary know that his decision to become a mentor would not only change his life, but also the life of another patient fighting the same battle. A woman named Carrie was also living with cystic fibrosis. She watched her health decline in college and then get even worse.
It was scary. I mean, you're 25, learning life expectancy is 25. I actually enjoy looking through this.
Gary was her mentor as she prepared for her lung transplant.
We started emailing regularly.
And their connection was instant.
We talked for 2 hours, I think, at least, on the first phone conversation. I just felt like I finally could relate to somebody and felt understood and less isolated. That it was just, for me, it was amazing. So this is what I was just talking about.
Mentorship quickly blossomed into friendship, and then something more. Just days after Carrie's successful transplant, they took a leap of faith.
12 days after my transplant, that we officially began dating upon approval from the transplant doctors. I saw them.
Carrie's newfound breath was both literal and figurative.
I do recall the moment for me when I was like, oh my goodness, like I just took a deep breath and I'm breathing on my own.
What do you enjoy the most?
Inspired by the support she received,
Get them to be a little more independent.
Carrie decided to pay it forward by becoming a mentor herself.
The mentoring program is just such an amazing program. I would say 99% of the feedback we get back is positive. Like patients are just always so grateful that they had an opportunity to meet somebody. And that's just very rewarding.
Married since 2005, Gary and Carrie's shared experience has forged an unbreakable bond.
I am still grateful for waking up every morning and waking up with him.
It's wonderful to have the love of my life beside me, somebody who understands what I've gone through, that we can relate to that, connect with that.
Well, you made me smile for sure.
Their story is a testament to the power of resilience, empathy, and the life-changing impact of the BJC lung transplant program.
One of the things that has really driven me to do this work is that continuity, is being able to see patients succeed, go about life, and experience what everybody else their age is able to go through, and that's been very rewarding.
Have you seen Vernita?
A love story showcasing the power of hope and breathing life into the promise of second chances.